Implementation Committee. First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Dr. Mrs. Aisha Buhari, has unveiled the trophy for the Maiden International Women's Swimming Championship organized by Women Awards Championship International and Nigeria Aquatics Federation in collaboration with the African First Ladies Peace Mission to honor the First Lady and wives of governors of the 36 states. She unveiled the trophy at the conference hall of the African First Ladies Peace Mission in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, on Thursday, 26 November 2020. She said that the 2021 Swimming Championship will be an enormous task as the championship is geared towards empowering women and the underprivileged across the country's 774 local governments.
This project will not only discover and develop thousands of talents among our young girls, but we promote effective participation of our rural and less privileged women in economic development of the African continent. It is therefore my honor and privilege, on behalf of Our Excellency Dr. Mrs. Aisha Muhamadu Buhari, accept to officially unveil the trophy of this maiden edition of the International Women's Swimming Competition and Rural Development Empowerment in honor of Our Excellency, tagged Peace and Unity Cup.
The First Lady, who was represented by Dr. Mairo Al-makura, Special Assistant to the President on African First Ladies Peace Mission, Office of the First Lady, commended the giant stride of President Muhamadu Buhari in his inclusive government and his support towards ending all forms of domestic violence against women and girl child in the country. Aisha Buhari noted her desire to transform the woman and girl child, most especially the less privileged, to ensure that they are adequately empowered and protected for efficiency to better the next generation. The First Lady maintained that the aim is to break the existing social barrier against rural women, thereby giving the girl child a sense of belonging in line with Sustainable Development Goals as one of her core mission to all women across all strata.
May I first of all thank His Excellency President Muhamadu Buhari for active roles he has given women in this administration, which has greatly enhanced women's participation in governance, administrative and decision-making process, and effective service delivery across strata of national polity.
Speaking, the International Women Project Ambassador, Ambassador Lucy Adewumi, eulogized women for their critical role in the economic and social development of the world. Ambassador Lucy appealed for support of girl-child education in the society for productivity in the nation's development. In view of the success recorded by the First Lady's humanitarian activities, Ambassador Lucy said the 2021 Swimming Championship is aimed at building swimming and sporting capacity for the girl child.
We want to especially thank Her Excellency, once again, Dr. Mrs. Aisha Muhamadu Buhari, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for demonstrating the courage to serve and stand for the girl child and women, even in these trying times, which she has demonstrated in the approval of this championship and various empowerment programs and projects. In the efforts to build a better life for young girls and women.
Dr. Godwin Mbiene, Executive Director, Planning and Implementation, in his opening remarks, said the first ever swimming championship in honor of the First Lady is a great opportunity for African young girls and women to witness such a great epoch event, which required attention on matters of peace and unity, of girl-child protection, skill acquisition, talent development and strategic women empowerment in line with the SDGs and other meaningful projects targeted at improving the welfare of African women.
The planning and implementation of this great initiative, a project that is specially designed to empower our young girls with requisite skills, training, talent, discovery, promoting sustainable economic empowerment for vulnerable and less privileged women in our rural communities. I must particularly thank our dear mother and First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the First Lady Peace Mission and Nigeria Aquatics Federation for the prompt response, endorsement and approval given to the Women Awards Championship International to coordinate and organize the first ever International Women Swimming Championship and Royal Empowerment in honor of the First Lady, Dr. Ms. Aisha Buhari, and Governor.
He further reiterated that the International Women Project Ambassador had indicated vital and important issues that would be done to women and girls during the proper event come next year. On her part, Chief Mrs. Anita Nana Okuribido, the president of the Women in Renewable Energy Association in Nigeria, who also doubles as the chief coordinator of the championship, stated in an interview with CEO Africa at the event that the maiden edition of the International Women's Swimming Championship and Rural Empowerment was designed to boost the support base needed to provide requisite economic skills, among others, to young girls and vulnerable women in rural communities.
We have our supporters, our collaborators and our partners in this program. So the next thing is to just make sure we get all what we need to get together, all the necessary documents we need to have together, and tender them with all these stakeholders so that we can have funds, because the project is 2.8 billion naira worth of projects, and we need to have collaborators to work with us so that we can empower Nigerian women and girls.
She, however, stressed that partnership remains key towards promoting social development goals of human sustainability for better livelihood among women. According to her, the championship was to honor the achievements of the president's wife in championing the cause of vulnerable women in the country through various socio-economic development and empowerment programs. In a goodwill message, President of the Aquatic Federation of Nigeria, Babatunde Williams, commended all women for such a great achievement, looking at the efforts put together to fight a common syndrome against women and girl child, particularly in equal opportunity and freedom to education, which he says is key to support the growth of the country. Also at the event, the former Commissioner of Youth and Sports, Honorable Dusa Emmanuel, in an interview with CEO Africa, noted that the championship is an avenue to train the girl child in order to represent the country in an international competition.
In many organizations, they want to employ people, especially oil industry. I say they don't like employing women at some point, because when you're working in the oil industry, they will ask you whether you have the techniques of knowing how to swim. But you see, our Africans, or rather Nigerian here, we hardly find women going into swimming, knowing the techniques of swimming, so that they can represent any part of the world or in any oil industry. So to me today, it's a big step forward that has happened in this nation.
Meanwhile, the International Women Organization, IWO, under the auspices of United Nations Organization, UNO, has agreed to support the project in order to bring the championship into actualization. IWO opined that the organization was committed to working with the policies and initiatives of the Nigerian First Lady in ensuring gender equality and participation in all ramifications.